Good evening. Good evening. I'm back. Yesterday's stream did not go well. Only because the power went out and I had only streamed for like maybe 10 minutes. But I feel like my sound is up. Loud. Loud. But yeah, everything was fine. My house is fine, and there was a bunch of debris and stuff. It was just really windy and rainy, strong, strong winds. So much so that I got a nice little crack in my windshield. I have a carport, and the wind blew in from the east. Just kidding. It blew in, and it must have just shot an acorn and a little pebble just right to where it cracked a pretty good chunk in my windshield, and I was like, oh man. So that sucks. I'm trying to get this to open me volume setting here. Computer's been weird today. I don't know if maybe because it like all got shut down when the power went out. It's been acting kind of funny. Or maybe it's just because she's old and she acts kind of funny. Had to go a roundabout way. Found it. Turn it. Oh, up, I guess. Just do that. Alright. Load. That was quite the load up. Alright, load. So yeah, got a nice little crack in my windshield. Some debris in the yard, just like branches and stuff like that. Nothing major. No biggie. And then the power like continued to flicker on and off for like a few hours last night because of the wind. But everything's fine. No big deal. So there is no wind tonight. Actually, it's like oddly still. I think there's another storm coming tomorrow though. But so we should be golden to stream for a few hours tonight. Pretty excited. I want to beat this game, man. My life has been crazy. I have not been able to like game as much as I've wanted to. But I've had to do responsibilities. But that's the way it is. I mean, it's important stuff, like stuff I would, I'd want to be doing. So I'm not going to complain too much about it, Family. When your family needs you, you be there. It's important. It matters. Hello? Oh. Where are we? The warden camp. Also, these snickerdoodle liqueurs. The best liqueurs ever. Oh my god. So good. Sorry. Totally really disgusting. What's up, buddy? You're pretty though. So good. Num 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 num. Oh, hold on. My kitten. What?
Thanks for tagging along, Rook. Those feelers I put out about the Gloomhowler turned up something. Evka, I got your message.
I figured you'd want to hear this. This is Davrin and Rook. You can trust them.
What's your name?
It's okay. We're here to help.
Nothing to be afraid of.
My name's Valia. When I heard about Weishaupt, what happened... I once trained to be a Grey Warden.
Oh.
But I left before the joining.
It's not for everyone.
It wasn't that. It's... I'm the one who found the Griffin eggs before they hatched.
I've got about 1,000,000 questions. But why come to us now?
I knew some of the Wardens who were caring for the Griffins. Remy and Lancet. I think I know what killed them.
The Gloomhowler. It's a Grey Warden, isn't it? An elf.
But that's all we know.
Yes. Her name was Isaiah. I found her diary. She was a mage. She blighted all the Griffins during the Fourth Blight.
What?
Upon direct orders from the First Warden at the time. She had no choice. This was centuries ago.
Oh, crap.
Why would they do that?
In her diary, Isaiah said the Blight was going badly. The Wardens couldn't win. They turned to blood magic. The Griffins fought harder, longer.
I see where this is going.
Isaiah didn't want to do it. But orders were orders. It won the war.
But then...
The Griffins became rabid. They turned against the Wardens.
So then the First Warden turned against them.
He ordered them all destroyed.
That's why they're extinct.
Has every First Warden been an asshole?
Isaiah said she resisted at first, but orders were orders. As penance, she hid the remaining eggs with a protective spell. I followed the clues and found them.
That was 400 years ago. She shouldn't even be alive.
Her last entry said she'd left for her calling.
Then she's probably in the deep roads. Blighted. Twisted.
Hassan? I was there the day you hatched. You've grown.
Careful. He's a shameless flirt.
That's because he's such a pretty boy, isn't he?
Oh.
I remember feeding him gingerwort truffles as a baby.
Ah, so you're the reason Davrin's been hunting mushrooms instead of monsters.
Anything for the prince.
Oh.
I don't see a crown on your head yet, boy.
There should be. Griffins give the Wardens hope. Something to rally around after Weishaupt. Please find his brothers and sisters, whatever it takes. We owe them so much.
Count on it.
Stay safe, Hassan.
He's so cute. I just want to scorch his whole face.
This is good information, but it still doesn't tell us where the Gloomhowler is.
Deep roads.
No, but the other Wardens will keep looking. The Gloomhowler, Isaiah, can't hide forever.
Didn't he just say she's in the deep roads? I swear I just heard him say that. What, Bordog? Vorgog. Vorgog. Or are you playing with the baby? It will be nice. My old cat is 12. And my new kitten is almost 4 months old. Be nice, Vorgog. Yeah, be nice. Gigi. It's okay, Onion. Come here. Yeah, it's a good girl. They're still figuring each other out. But they're doing good. They're doing a lot better every single day. They get better. actually snuggle each other and stuff now. And they were just laying by the fire earlier. Hello?
Rook, I'm Sawyer. Watch your back out there.
What's going on?
Mercenaries. They're taking advantage of the blight and looting what was left behind. They attack wardens on sight even as we're fighting all this.
On
A
sight.
scout saw torches headed towards the redoubt. If they manage to break into the cauldron, there's dangerous relics out there and blighted weapons, and those mercenaries would sell to the highest bidder.
That's true.
Can't let that happen. If I can stop them, I will.
We'd be in your debt, more than we already are.
Thanks, Sawyer. Seemed like a solid dude.
Have you seen Ivan?
Alright, let's see what else we could do. Oh, we should do this. House of the Dead. Oh, the Alluvion. This one. Take my bay, hey bye bye, hey bye bye.
So, Blackthorn Manor. Let's hope that necromancer working with the Venatori is around.
There's a malaise amongst the spirits here. Some form of confinement. This must be the place.
I'm sorry, did you say
Right.
mayonnaise?
So why'd we bring that?
Oh,
Oh, it's essential we have the Hand of Glory.
gross. If we must.
Great. Glad you remembered the disembodied hand.
Fear not, I'll be its bearer. The magic laid upon a Hand of Glory is complex. Whoever killed its donor left their mark.
So it'll lead us to whoever cut it off?
Precisely. Most likely the necromancer who's been helping the Venatori.
I don't get it.
It would have taken extraordinary skill to layer the involutions on this artifact. What a waste of talent.
Bet whoever owned that hand agrees with you.
We'll put an end to whatever's happening in this manor. That I promise.
Cozy.
Forbidden necromancy can twist spirits. We must find this death mage and stop whatever they've done to them.
Gross. Alright, Emmerich. Sorry, didn't mean to yeet myself. Alright, well. A murder. Okay. No. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, gosh.
There are far fewer corpses here than there should be.
Where are they?
I suspect the necromancer in this place has already helped themselves to these crypts.
That's not great news. No, Gigi. Why you do that? Excuse me. Oopsie. I'm right here. Shush. He wants me to go to bed. My old cat. I turned the electric blanket on. Go bye night. Go on. You can go night night.
Well, if there's a rogue necromancer here, they forgot to lock the door.
The Hand of Glory's magic points inward to the northeast.
Let's go look.
This place is almost as weird as a magic hand.
I agree. I agree.
They can't be.
Share with the class. Sinking a stable tether, there was worth effort. No prying visitors so far. Okay.
I've seen similar spellwork in Tevinter.
Our rogue necromancer has hidden something terrible behind this door.
Can you open it?
The door's seals are drawing on magic elsewhere in the manor, fueled by suffering.
Let's put an end to that and get this door open.
The Hand of Glory points to the northeast and southwest.
Sorry.
Have you noticed anything strange about the Fade itself here?
It's agitated. I felt this in Tevinter around big works of magic.
The spirits press closer than they should.
My kitten has the zoomies. Ugh. Okay. Wait, just in that room? Oh. Oh dear. Hello?
No! What have they done?
I don't know.
Oh, this looks bad.
Sacrifices, both spirit and human.
And demons. Now what?
I must free the spirit bound here.
Emmerich?
Someone's been harvesting their terror. Their souls! How dare they? What are they Come, I can sense another spirit trapped here in the mansion.
Bom bitty 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 bom bom. Bom bitty 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 bom.
Look at the door. Freeing one spirit has already weakened its seals.
Halfway there.
That was weird. The glass healed itself. You okay? Spooky. This is pretty. As spooky
Tall
as it is
ceilings,
pretty.
This furniture, candles that light themselves. This place has everything.
It's been abandoned for years. Perhaps the house itself is glad for our company.
Well, tell it we're not moving in. People wouldn't leave a place as fancy as this for nothing. Why is it abandoned?
No one knows about the Black Rumor hinted at a violent tragedy. A perfect spot for our wayward necromancer to work unnoticed. Have them now!
Feels like there's eyes on us.
This section of the house seems displeased to host new guests. Perhaps we've discovered a hint of what drove away the Blackthorns.
Be ready.
Okay, overkill. Okay. Ah, okay. Let's see where we are. What's up, Martin? Thanks for stopping in. Things are good. No storm tonight, so don't have to worry about the power going out. That's what happened yesterday. How are you?
Another victim.
Yep.
Demons too.
thing's been stealing the life, the essence of people who knew they were facing death. The effects persist, but the door we saw earlier should be unsealed.
Hope that necromancer we're after is behind it.
All the seals have been extinguished. Excellent. Let's open that door.
Oh. Alright.
Someone's torn a path into the Fade. It's imperative we find and stop this necromancer from keeping the Fade open.
Right with you. We don't need demons flooding the countryside.
Wisps aren't usually this angry.
This necromancer we're after corrupted it. Fortunately, I can calm the poor things when they're in this state. Onwards. Hand of Glory still points the way.
Gross. Treasure, try down. Oh, I already did it. I already found it without your helpful note. Oh!
Once helpless undead into the pit as soldiers.
Under rage, demon.
The way forward won't open until we defeat them.
That's the last of them.
Undead and demons. We're on the right trail.
Our rogue necromancer knows exactly where we are. Why have they gone to such lengths to drain power from spirits?
I would assume to make himself all-powerful. It's usually why bad guys do things. Almost fell off. Hey, baby.
Down there, more victims.
I don't see that rogue necromancer yet.
I suspect they're nearby. Let's inspect their handiwork.
Boss battle. Where's my bay? Oh, that was cool. Oh, that's cool.
Late as always, Professor.
One of his students? Oh, ex-girlfriend?
Can't be.
But what else would one expect from Navarra's most eminent medlar?
Johanna Hesenkos.
You've met?
Oh, the Professor and I have known each other for ages. But only one of us realize the Watchers are no place for a mage with ambition.
So she's an evil Watcher. That's great.
Only if she's beyond hope.
Spare me your sanctimonious bleating.
No. The stolen life in that lantern could permanently tear open the Fade here.
Correct. Only the foolhardy would shed blood near it in this state. So, let the Watchers mourn your pathetic death in the Fade, Emmerich Volkaren. Those that are left after my return.
So
What is she planning?
Emmerich, we okay to fight?
Yes, Johanna took the lantern away.
Not bad, bro. Shadow trap.
We're taking fire!
What did Hezenkos do to that spirit?
I'll try freeing it, but I fear the worst. Nothing. The spirit, its essence, is gone. Johanna's trapped it in her lantern.
Then let's find her.
Johanna. I feel like I've heard of another character called that.
There's no way out.
What now?
The Fade always provides a way forward. We only need to search for it.
Then let's get looking. The candle. This wasn't here before.
Let me think. We're in a receptive eddy of the Fade, and since Johanna's spirit summoning has already focused its mana, do you recall the ritual we performed in the Grand Necropolis? Concentrate on that memory.
You mean when we were lighting candles?
Find some more, and we can use them to leave this place.
Yeah. The mages do feel very OP. I'm playing a warrior in my other playthrough. I don't know if you've seen anyone do that, but it's definitely
Here's that last candle.
more of a struggle bus.
Place them on the pedestals, if you would. We drift upon the echoes of the Var. Let them form a new configuration. And with that,
Thank you, Spirit.
Don't
Okay.
know if this bridge is even real, but I'll take it.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
must find Johanna once we're out of here. This rift in the Fade will lie open until we deal with her.
Ow.
You insufferable nuisances! How did you get out so quickly?
Where's Hezenkos' voice coming from?
The Hand of Glory resonates. It's pointing to the main hall.
Let's go.
Wrong way?
I can feel Johanna summoning hostile spirits. That portal into the Fade won't close until we defeat them.
But we still can't attack Hezenkos herself while she's holding that lantern.
The entire countryside would be torn apart in a maelstrom.
A maelstrom? Don't know what that means. I'm assuming something real bad.
So you crawled your way out of the Fade?
It's not difficult for those who treat spirits better than tools to an end, Johanna.
Sentimental drivel. You may have stopped my work here, but Navarra City will know its new ruler.
What? You gonna lecture us to death now?
I'll not explain myself to one of Volkaran's hangers-on. Though the professor clearly avoided mentioning his old colleague in exile.
We made every attempt to bring you to reason.
I gave you every chance to join me instead of whining endlessly about your mortality. But I must thank you for returning something dear to me. Lovely to have my hand back.
It was her hand. Gross. Oh, no. Oh, God.
I'd exchanged it with the Venatori for some favors after entering this condition.
Johanna, what have you done?
What you never had the courage to.
First off, I am not a hanger-on.
Exactly.
Johanna's escapes again.
You wanna tell me why she has no eyes?
Afterwards, look.
It's over. Emmerich, still sense anything wrong?
We were successful. Johanna's magic no longer chains the spirits, and the Fade is still.
Great. Okay. But let's talk back at the lighthouse.
Always gotta check the corners.
At least we freed those spirits from their suffering. Shall we depart?
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
Gladly.
Johanna. Johanna means family. Just kidding. Vincent. What do you mean, Vincent? I'm drawing a blank. You'll have to forgive me. I was up till 4 last night. And I had to get up really early today, so.
The Song of the Chambers won't have anything on what Johanna's... Perhaps the Waking Scrolls? No. Manfred, have you seen the Felmarch manuscripts?
You and Manfred need an extra pair of eyes for whatever this is?
I suppose it's time I explained this mess.
Would be nice.
Johanna Hesenkos was a watcher.
Got that.
She was banished for embracing the darker paths of our art.
Got that too.
Forbidden magic, blood sacrifice,
Nothing is beyond her if it leads to power, recognition, or both.
Called that.
It sounded like you knew her before all that.
We were friends once.
I guess it was a shock to see her back there then.
An unexpected reunion. It wasn't always like this. She truly was brilliant, and we got on so well as students. We partnered on papers, rituals, research.
Oh, I have no idea who that is.
Yet even then, Johanna considered the Watcher's oaths quaint. This isn't the first time we've crossed paths since she was exiled, but now I fear she's turned herself partly undead.
I'm having trouble picturing how someone becomes partly undead.
A skilled Watcher can make subtle alterations. Hers are more extensive. You saw Johanna's Lantern of Unwilling Souls. A necromancer could create monstrous undead with that much stolen life.
Hezenkos was yelling a lot about conquering
I'm old
the
too.
Bar
I
City.
just don't run in horror
We must
movies
stop her, Rook.
area. I'll have to look him up.
Thank you, Manfred. Quite right. The Order's knowledge will see us through.
I've always been a weenie, so I've always avoided horror movies. Although now that I'm older, I have been watching them, and I'm not as much a weenie as I thought.
Plans for Navarra. City conquering, new ruler plans. And while she had some regrets about long-lost friendships, she knew her greatest invention was going to bring down the house.
Frankenstein? Frankenstein. Be my Frankenstein. It's a naughty song. Shouldn't sing it on stream. Okay. '50s and '60s? Yeah, I didn't start watching scary movies until... what? 2 years ago? I started on some of the older 90s classics. Like Halloween and Friday the 13th. Those kind of cheesy slashers.
Not long
They
till the
are.
sacrifices
Fun.
start then.
We did kill Gillening's archdemon. The gods will want more power, and fast.
Regaining strength by draining other elves. We're supposed to be their people.
Maybe that's why it's elves?
That makes it worse.
Right. But that's who the gods are. Who they've always been.
You know the gods best, Rook. The Veljumpers
Do
are
I?
ready. Just give the word.
I'll go get Nev. She deals with Venatori the most.
Good point. We know where the Dalish are, and we know what we have to do. Let's do it.
Then we ride.
Oh, The
And
Exorcist?
pray that fate is on our side.
No, I don't do... I won't ever dabble in the demon movies. I believe demons are super real, so... I'm a Christian, love Jesus. Therefore, angels and God and Satan and demons are all very real. So the demon movies freak me out on like a different kind of level. I don't like it. So I won't ever watch The Exorcist. I've seen pieces of it and I'm like, that's enough for me. It's horrifying. I did like, and it was corny, but I liked, it was like a monster I hadn't seen before, which I liked. It was called The Ritual, and it's one of the creatures Loki makes in Norse mythology, I think. I don't know, it's like the deer human creature. It's actually pretty trippy. It's like a horror fantasy Norse mythology kind of thing. And I thought that was neat. The acting and the storyline itself was kind of corny. But the monster was like, oh my god, that's so cool. But I like fantasy creatures, so that's where I'm like, yes.
Tell me about the war against the Evan Urus.
Even now, the armies of Anaris wage a glorious war against the...
Tell me about the armies.
The chosen of Elvenan, made pure and stripped of their want to serve the great Anaris.
So demons.
Stripped of their want.
He made an army of demons. Damn it, Syrian. What have you done? Oh, Rook.
What's going on?
I'm trying to find out why Syrian would help Anaris. It just gets
Didn't he
worse.
tell us why?
Harder to understand. Now he wants to meet. Syrian, I mean, to explain himself.
Well, let's go.
He's turning people into demons. Our people. Nothing he could say will make that all right.
Damn it, Rook. I know. Talking to him again, knowing what I know, it's hard. Beyond hard. And that's if this isn't all a big trap.
He's still your brother, even if he's made some bad choices. Some really bad choices.
Yeah.
That's the thing. The Syrian I know cared, loved his people more than anything. He kept me grounded, focused, made sure I was okay. And I took care of him, protected him because I loved my little brother and I owed him. But what he is now, who he is now, I don't know. I'd hoped the archive would make it easy. Tell me it was a misunderstanding. But Anaris is evil, full stop. And if my brother's working with him...
I feel like they're not remembering what we talked about with Syrian when we first saw him. Like, he's very clearly being mind controlled or like misled. He got upset when he found out that his people were being hurt. So like, I feel like they're skipping over all that information and acting like he's doing it all intentionally on purpose, like pure evil. So that's kind of annoying right now. Yeah, maybe he has a reason. He's being controlled,
Syrian
misled.
must be working with him for a reason.
I'd like to believe that. It'd make this easier.
Have faith in your brother.
When I thought he died, it almost broke me. I don't know if I can do that again.
So what are you going to do?
Meet with him.
Are you okay with that?
No, but I need to talk to him. Convince him he's wrong.
And if that doesn't work?
Will you come with me?
Of course.
Of course.
Thanks, Rook. Really. Just tell me when you're ready.
Dang. That would be hard. I would do anything for my brother. If my brother was acting cuckoo crazy, there would be a reason. There would be a reason. I would find out what it is. I have 2 brothers, by the way. And I would do it for either of them.
Supper in Docktown?
You're actually taking a break?
I've got leads to chase on Alia and Docktown's missing people. A few sources will only talk if I'm alone. But if you're around after, you help me uncover all this. Supper's on me.
Sure.
Steak and potatoes. It's over to... Let's talk to Bay. Hopefully we can. Yes, 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 yes. We get to flirt, do we? Please, please, please.
Hey, Rook.
Hey.
I was planning to take us on to the woods in Arlington soon. Want to keep us company?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Hassan will be glad to hear it. Needs to stretch his wings.
Take me on walking the dog or walking the griffin dates. I like it.
You hungry? I'm hungry.
Oh, sorry, Tosh. Hold on. I didn't even see her.
Rook, you're here.
I am.
Is something wrong?
Biago and Thea sent word. They have information about Ilario.
Dang.
Whatever it is, They wish to speak away from Treviso, away from anyone who might be listening. They won't put more to paper. I need to meet with them as soon as possible.
Okay. Sounds good. Tosh, where are you? Oh, wow, you were right there the whole time? I missed you. Hey! Do you want to say something? No? Alright. Lucanus is cooking cinnamon-covered grocery list. There is a request for something celebratory. Here is a seafood soup I have missed for a year. I will go for the ingredients soon. Can you get some powdered sheer peppers? Don't worry about dessert. Ma sent a pie back with me. Who's Ma? Okay, I think that's everyone. Let's help. What's this one? Oh, save the kidnapped Dalish. Let's. Lucanus has sounded important. Let's do Lucanus first. And then we'll do Balara's, because her sounds important too. And then we can do Davrin's, because he's important. And then we'll do Knaves. Nevs? I always say Knave. I think it's Nev. I'm sorry I'm butchering your name, dear. Hi, baby. Are you sleeping? Oh, it's a good baby. Hi. Oh, big stretch. Good girl. Yeah. Love you. Oh yeah, dang, gosh darn. It's sad to see this place wrecked every time we come in here. Oh, and Hector's gone. Hector, I'm sorry. I failed you. Oh, dang. Shoot. Help. I fell through the ground again. Gosh darn it. I've fallen through that grate, I think, 3 times now. Trying to hit the yellow line on my mic. There we go. That did it. Let's see how far away it is. So far away. Okay, it's a journey. We like the fast travels. Excuse me. Come on, game.
Who dies next?
Lucanus, I'm coming, friend.
Those missing buskers performed here. Let's see what we can find.
Bum bitty 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 bum bum. Bum bitty bitty
You found
bitty
something?
bum.
About Ilario?
Possibly.
Good news?
What do you mean, possibly? You have something or you don't?
Okay, relax.
It's Caterina.
We don't know that for certain.
Tell me.
I've got my eyes on Villa della Morte. One of them brought back one of Caterina's rings.
It had been thrown out with the trash. Ilario would never do that. He'd at least pawn it somewhere.
You think Katerina threw the ring away as a message that she's inside the house?
Her opal ring. Lucanis, you know what that means.
She gave that ring to my mother. It was the mark of her favor. House Velardo killed my parents and sent it back to Caterina to demand she surrender the seat of First Town. She's alive.
Grandma's alive?
Ilario, you idiot.
We need more eyes in the villa to say for certain.
Ilario would tear the city apart searching if he'd lost this. How could she be alive? What is he thinking? How am I supposed to deal with this?
We need to plan a rescue. The sooner we get Caterina out of there, the better.
It could be a trap. We have to deal with Ilario first.
He could still kill her if we move against him. Maker knows what's in his head.
V, you're too pessimistic for your own good. Reason with him, Lucanis.
I thought I had a clear shot at my target. What if I go after him and get Caterina killed? Help us.
Help us? Sounds like you're the only one getting to speak here, Spite.
I can't get him out. We're trapped. Come.
They don't hear him.
What did you do? Is this the Fade? It seems different. It isn't like those fragments of Solus's past in the crossroads either.
Lucanus is here. Always. Behind locked doors. I can't break through.
All right. Let's go get him.
Useless. All of this utterly useless.
Oh, this is
I know
cool.
this place. It's the ossuary. The prison we freed Lucanus from.
Freed? No. We've always been here.
Right. It's not the real ossuary, but it doesn't seem like a memory either. Lucanus is in here somewhere, right? He's... what? Where they kept his blood?
Yes, go there. But the logs everywhere. I can't touch them.
How do I get past the locks? Turn myself into a mouse? Fight a bunch of giant spiders?
By getting past the guards. It's a prison.
Right. What was I thinking?
She just, those were throwbacks to the other games. Origins. You turn into a mouse in the Fade. And then in Inquisition, I think you fight a bunch of spiders in the Fade.
fighting. Tiresome. There's no point, you know. Nothing awaits you anymore. You're long dead.
Nobody's here.
Of course not. Rook can't be here.
Me? Why not?
You open doors. You don't close them. How long are you going to keep doing this?
She gave that ring to my mother. It was the mark of her favor. House Valerio killed my parents and sent it back to Katerina. Sophia Veslas.
Yes, the crow. You will learn to regret your crimes against the Venatori.
Katerina, Gamma!
Rock, did you forget our deal? You were to bring my grandson back to me.
I did?
You brought me an abomination. Where is my grandson?
Tenderness and terror, rage and relief. Old stale fear of disappointment.
This is the Fade, so this Katerina is a spirit? Something like that?
No, Lucanus is mine. They won't dare. Thoughts live here. Ideas, feelings.
She's his idea of Katerina then. Katerina, Lucanus is trapped, but I think you're part of his way out. Lucanus may have changed, but he's still the little boy you loved and raised.
He's not changed. He's possessed by a demon.
And you would never think of rejecting him, whatever happened, would you?
My poor boy.
What are you hiding, little demon?
What if I go after him and get Katerina killed? So we're like in Lucanus's head.
And you are raised into the
I shouldn't have let myself fall asleep. This was a mistake.
heavens to join the gods. Perfect and exalted. A murder of crows at your feet.
Harding?
Don't worry, Rook. I've got my eye on the prisoner.
You've conjured up a friendly face, Lucanus. But your real friends and allies need you in the real world.
Rook, are you sure Spite isn't tricking you? What if there's no Lucanus, just the demon?
After a year in the ossuary, you might believe that. But you're no demon.
Look around. This isn't the mind of a human being, let alone an Antivan crow.
You're the man you were, Lucanus, even buried in this pain. No demon would punish itself like this.
You really shouldn't trust anything you find in the Fade.
I trust you, Lucanus. And I trust myself to get you home. Let me.
You know that's the kind of attitude that's gonna get you killed, right?
I'll risk it. I have a master assassin on my side. Don't I?
Just be careful.
Katerina was first done. This is Crow.
You have to kill me.
Business. We can handle it.
I was supposed to have a useful demon, and instead I have a useless abomination. Wonderful!
Hey, Rook. Should you be here? Can't say it's the safest place in the world.
stomach-churning excitement. Dread with a hint of hope. A long way to fall.
Somehow I thought Lucanus would think of Nev as being more... Tevinter?
Tevinter? People come in three kinds. Family, enemies, contracts.
I hope that's just Spite talking. Nev, you need to let us pass.
You know how he is, Rook. Even if you open the door, Lucanus won't walk through it. This is where he wants to be.
Masks and shadows have their place, Lucanus, but you're losing yourself in them. I can handle the real you.
You really think you can help him? You're such a sap, Rook.
I think it's time you stood aside and let me try.
Envy is the rarest of all demons. Most challenging to cultivate. A condition.
I didn't want you to see that again. I'm not this. I cannot be this.
This must be perfect.
She came after me. She came after Katerina. She will come for you too. Cousin, what about you?
Can't believe it. You're home. Rook, you're too good to be wasting your time in a place like this. Forget about my cousin. You've got much more important things to worry about, don't you?
Not kicking your
You've got
butt.
the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Sharp, jagged edges. Hurt with every breath. Grief and relief. Hope and anger mixed.
Lucanus, you don't owe Ilario a second thought, much less a supporting role.
He put us here. You've got to leave this be, Rook. You turn my cousin loose, it's only going to cause more grief.
There's no alternative. There's going to be a confrontation, and it's not going to end well.
A year he spent in this hole, in darkness, dreaming of escape. Just to come home to kill his only family for a job he never wanted. Do you really think he made a deal with a demon? He's not even a mage. Or do you think maybe he just found the one there already? He'll carry this prison with him forever. And he'll fill it with corpses given time.
We need out.
You're an Antivan crow, Lucanus. A professional. Trained to avoid collateral damage and go after the real enemy.
You have no idea what the consequences will be.
Whatever they are, Lucanus, I'll be there to help you.
This would be really interesting for when you romance Lucanus.
If I were in charge, you wouldn't have to do this anymore. What are you doing here, Rook?
Breaking you out of prison. Again.
Not this time, I think.
You see? He breaks our agreement. His mind is still here. He wants to stay here, so he keeps me here.
Mierda! Why would I want to stay? Even in my head, this place is a nightmare.
Right, but it's a nightmare you already defeated. I get it now. As bad as the ossuary was for you, it was better than the alternative.
What alternative?
The ossuary, Zara. You could solve those problems with a blade. But healing again? Living as an abomination? There's no simple answer there. And if you fail, you could hurt the ones you love.
No. This is not. Damn it, Rook! Make him leave.
He's trying to leave, Spite. It's complicated. Mortals can't just change ourselves. It takes a lot of time.
Rook, you're right. There has to be a way through this. It's just so much. I cannot see how to begin.
I understand that.
Start small, you and Spite. Figure out a goal you can both agree on, then make it happen.
A contract?
Contracts are for clients. Call this an alliance. But on what terms?
Didn't you just learn your grandmother was alive? What are you waiting for? Go rescue her.
That's true.
Fighting crows?
And anyone else that gets in our way. Do we have a deal? We free Katarina together.
Together, we will fight!
It's a little weird segue how that happened. Like, we were in the bar talking to two people, and then he's like turned into Spite and was like, hey, come talk to me for a second. And they're just like, "You okay?" So like,
Rook, are you all right?
what happened?
What's the matter with the two of you?
Yeah, this whole thing doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I blank out when I'm strategizing. Lucanus is used to waiting for me. How long were we standing here?
Just long enough for it to get awkward. You're sure you're all right?
We're fine, Thea. Don't waste your worry on us. Can I trust the two of you to keep an eye on Ilario? If he starts anything, I want to know about it.
I was going to do that anyway.
You're planning something.
I'm getting Katarina back. But Viago is right. We need more information before we move. Ilario panicked when I came back alive. If he panics again, he could actually kill her this time. We'll only get one chance at this.
Alright, that was weird. I like the whole Spite and Lucanus thing though. It's just like par the course to have like a possessed person in the party. It skips back a second or two every. Let me see. I don't see it on my end, but it's a loading screen, so we'll wait a second. Oh. So like while I'm talking, it kind of skips back and stuff. I wonder if it's my mic. Does it sound like my mic's cutting out? Yeah, that didn't sound like it skipped at all to me just now when I was talking. Did it skip for you? Strange. Find the what?
Those missing buskers performed here. Let's see what we can find.
Oh, like the conversations in the game. Oh, no, it wasn't skipping for me at all. Even in the cobblestone. Who could I talk to? Let's go do... Let's go do Balara's. I think we talked to her, so that will give me a chance to see. And we were going to do hers anyway, so. Not a bother, Joe. Just thought I'd let you know. No, I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know. I always like to know if there's something weird going on with the stream, because if it's on my end, then I need to fix it. So I appreciate it. The loading screens are brutal, though. Like, they take forever. Not as long as the Hogwarts Legacy loading screens. Those were infinite. I loved that game, though. It was a good game. Hogwarts Legacy. Freaking Sebastian and his angsty self. I loved Ominous. Ominous was my favorite. We would have been best friends, and Sebastian would have been the one we'd have to, like, tie down and throw in the closet to keep from being stupid. We're doing it because we love you. I had friends like that in high school, actually. The ones who you'd be like, you're either going to wind up dead or like on America's Most Wanted. Like, they're fine now. Actually, you know, pillars in society, firemen and policemen and such. Who would have thought? Okay. Let's go over here and talk to Balara. There she is. We'll see. I like Balara's character. She's like the least annoying female to me. Although Nave's not annoying, she's just boring. I just feel like Nev's boring.
Balara, you came. I am surprised.
I almost didn't. With everything that happened, I didn't want to. But you're my brother. Still. Even with all of that. Did you come? Alone?
Yes. Though you didn't.
Not after what happened to Hamuel, to Yanarl, the others.
The ritual should have granted them purity, strength. That it did not. That is my failure. I was not worthy. I will do better. I must do better. For Inaris. For our people.
Yeah, so I don't hear a skipping on my end, on my game or on the stream, so it might be you.
The people Inaris killed and turned into demons with that ritual.
He's willing to do whatever he must to save us. To make the hard choices. The Evanuris. Solus. They would sacrifice us to their ends.
He's a warlord. That's all he is, all he ever was.
So said the Evanuris. But the victors write the histories.
That's true.
He fought to make our people great. And the Evanuris fought to keep them in fetters. He showed me the world as it once was, as it could be again.
How many elves had to die to get there?
Greatness requires sacrifice.
No, that's not the Syrian I know. He's influencing you through the mask, poisoning your thoughts.
My thoughts remain my own, Balara. Why can you not accept that I chose this willingly? Through this mask, I feel what he feels. When he thinks of our people rising once more, have you ever felt the warmth of a god's happiness or the cold bite of their fear?
What is it he's afraid of then?
I'm not sure, but it haunts him, consumes his thoughts. I must help him. Help us to face whatever it is.
So he hasn't told you what it is he's afraid of?
No, but no doubt he keeps it from me for good reason.
More people will die if you keep helping him.
More of our people, Syrian. You have to see that. This isn't you. Not the real you. You were my anchor, Syrian. You kept me grounded. When my thoughts lied to me, you always told me the same thing. Do you remember? Trust your heart, Boris Shivan. It's a good heart, and it'll never lie to you. So why won't you trust it now?
I must do what I must.
I am.
Me too.
We're gonna have to stop them. Him.
I know. Come on. You've got work to do.
Okay. That was a little bit more explanatory than the other situations. It did feel really muddled after the 2 conversations about Syrian, or 3 conversations. But now I feel it's kind of in a nutshell. He's definitely being controlled at some points, though, because his eyes glowed red a few times when the bad guy was near. Bad guy looks sick, though, like his antlers and his black clothes. Am I right? Loading. Oh, take forever and a day. Oh, there we go. Wait a second. Hello?
Another owl. Another owl. Ooh! 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 Watch out.
I was wrong. These owl statues are dangerous. I think they've been booby-trapped by some nefarious force. Whatever noble purpose they once served has been twisted to ensnare foolhardy explorers like me. Beware.
Look at that.
Okay. Let's go see my boo. No matter what I do, all I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, it's true. Ooh, I almost didn't see the log. The glitter sparkles are new. He's so handsome. Look at him. Go on our griffin walking date. Little meat cute.
Hassan can get the gate.
Can he? Oh, I see.
Another truffle hunt?
No, we're meeting Eldrin, the old elf I told you about.
Oh.
I spent summers here. Tended Hollow when I was a kid.
Hard to imagine the mighty hunter hanging out with deer.
Hassan, hang back. Eldrin, I got your message.
Oh? Who are you?
It's me, Davrin.
I knew a Davrin once. Strange kid. Too small, even for an elf.
Well, now, hold on.
So, this walking mountain of armor I see before me can't be him.
You sure got old and cranky.
You got old and far too good looking.
I'll say.
I was always the lady killer.
This is Rook. We're working together.
And can you be trusted around our holler, Rook?
I'd be honored for the chance to earn their trust.
The holler decide that. And if you don't impress them, their antlers let you know. Arlathan Forest is wrong in a way I've never seen.
We know.
The holler aren't coming around. And these old bones aren't up to the task of chasing them anymore. I'm worried they're sick. I need you to check on them for me.
Hassan, I told you.
Is that what I think it is?
I'm looking after him.
Remarkable. A griffin. Never thought I'd see one. Maybe all those summers here rubbed off. The monster hunter turned shepherd.
What was Davrin like back then?
We don't need to waste Eldrin's time with...
He sang a lot.
This guy?
He'd sing to the holler.
Really?
You mean the Grey Warden standing next to me?
Now, hold on. I'd get tired trying to herd them. I started humming to keep myself awake, and they slowed down to listen.
So naturally, you broke out into song.
Only when humming didn't work. Just getting the job done.
And now the job is caretaker to a griffin.
Davrin's got a soft spot in there. Hassan's digging it out.
Just keeping his nose clean.
Seems my old lesson sunk in. Not every creature in the forest is quarry.
I didn't ignore everything you said. And now, we've got some holler to find.
Holla.
Davrin, I'm glad to see you took the road less traveled. It suits you.
Cute.
Okay, what do we do?
Find some stone root, a marple tree, and vannerberries.
I thought we were looking for Holla.
A lot of people would go chasing after them, running around, getting nowhere. Hala can keep that up for days.
Maybe you could sing to them.
I'll go right on pretending you didn't say that. Trick I've learned. Ringing the dinner bell's a lot easier than searching the whole damned forest.
Wait for me, I'm coming. Oh.
Here we go. Found a marple tree.
See if it has a dead branch.
Got it.
It's hollow, right? When you blow through it, it mimics a hollow's call.
The dinner bell.
Not ringing it yet, but that's the idea.
Here.
Sweet as candy. Holla lapped them up.
Interesting. I wonder what they taste like.
Don't even think it. Uncle Eldrin let me try one once. As a lesson. It lasted an hour. Paralysis, hallucinations, cramps.
Ugh.
Uh-huh. Great for Holla. Bad for people.
Good to know. Chest. Wait. We're supposed to get up there? Yeah.
Over here. Stone root.
Dig up a few. Good. Hang on to that. We slice away the outer husk. There's seeds inside that mimic the Holla mating scent.
I thought we were ringing the dinner bell.
Maybe it's a... Time to get out that marple branch and call the Holla.
Romantic dinner? Oh.
He sounds excited.
Let's hope it's that and not I'm hungry for venison.
GG.
It's on the other side of this. He senses something. Could be Holla.
We've got a griffin. A song could track them.
I need to be careful of the predator in him that's ingrained to hunt and kill things before they kill him.
He'd attack the Holla?
Probably not, but he's never seen one. This is a good spot. Lay out the stone root and vannerberries. Time to blow the horn. I'll let you have the honor.
That's cool. Why do they look like they're dying?
It looks sick.
It's okay. We're here to help. How do we help?
Look around for more Vannerberries. Asan, don't you even think about going after...
Gavrin, remember, trust.
Right. Turlum. Okay. Asan, do as I would do, boy. Be nice.
Did Asan just bring it some food?
He did. I'll be damned. Won't forget that anytime soon. Thank you, Rook. Means a lot to have you here for this.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be with anyone else.
Does this mean you decided to take the bait?
Ooh.
I've got some ideas about that. And,
You were saying?
we had the same idea.
Oh.
You know, being with me means being with him.
It's part of the charm.
Eyes of an eagle, roar of a lion. But maybe the heart of a holla.
I'd say you found your Turlum.
Yeah, we did. Come on, boy. You did good.
Oh, he was a Swifty in there with them kisses. I did not expect him to be that way.
About this holla.
Oh wait, come back. My ankles.
So your uncle is quite the character?
Eldrin will drink you under the table, then the floor, then bury you in the basement as a joke. Most of my clan didn't understand why I left. Eldrin had an open mind, saw I was restless.
He approved?
He knew I had to find my own way, though he warned me about joining the Wardens.
Too dangerous?
Too much darkness. Eldrin always preached balance in life.
Not something Grey Wardens seem to know much about.
We reek of darkspawn all the time. Guess that's why working with Asan, there's something to be said for drawing strength from the light.
And you got me now, too.
I couldn't have asked for a better day.
Any luck?
We found one. Looked sick.
I was afraid of that. If you can find more Vannerberries.
Asan took care of it.
A griffin helped to holler?
I wasn't looking forward to watching a griffin eat a holler.
The lion in him might have.
But it didn't. Not sure what side of him we saw back there.
The world knows griffins as warriors who fought Darkspawn, but they existed long before that.
Existed as what?
A creature of the wild, free to explore their nature.
But griffins live for the hunt.
So do you. Yet now, you're a caretaker.
I'm proof that anything can change. Don't know if it's for the better.
Nothing about change is ever certain. I once knew a restless young elf who believed there was more to life than shoveling hollow manure. It's the nature of nature to surprise us.
Maybe you're right. See you around, Eldrin.
hey, Lucanus. Awkward. Alright, and then I think Niv was our next one. Gigi. She's frisky. Hmm.
My family isn't Altus either. You can find success in Minrax, even if you're not from one of the old families.
Dude, Lucanus's boots are sick. Them thigh highs, though. Tried to sneeze quiet. I didn't want to wake up my daughter. Kitty.
Well, I'm late. Tried grabbing something from Hal's on the way, but the fish fry's not running. So
That
much for
cat's
supper.
supposed to be here?
What have you been doing? Chasing leads. On Alias Venatori, Darktown's missing people, and anything that might come close.
Find anything?
Plenty. Something I can use is another story. So here we are. I'm out of leads, and you're at that supper I promised.
Well, we've got at least one witness. Want to question him? How about a break? We can still do that, right? A short one can't hurt.
Yeah, maybe. I could use a walk. And some rocks. You up for it?
Rocks?
Yeah. So, rocks. Look for good ones.
You were serious about this?
You'll see why.
Will I?
Still think the cat has answers?
No, you never know. Why are we doing this?
You know what they say. Leave no stone unturned.
Really?
No.
Seriously, do you ever take breaks? Real ones?
What do you call this?
Picking up rocks. And I'll bet the coin in my pocket you're thinking of work.
All right, time to put these rocks to use. Come on.
How are we doing?
With the rocks or in general?
Let's stick with the rocks.
In that case, so far so good.
A win for us.
I guess it is.
Calliope, you still going?
Cassus doesn't like anyone else.
Flyers won't think much.
Over here. I'll take you to my usual spot.
Fancy.
Isn't it?
Is this what you do when you're out of Leeds?
I'd look over my notes, but I've got them by heart. I just need to clear my head.
Stepping back can't hurt. Clear minds get things done.
If only they stayed that way. You can't count on a lot here. When I started, I wasn't going to save Minrathus, never mind Thedas. But if I could take a job and follow through, well, maybe people could count on me.
No.
But at the end of the day, what have I done? What sticks? Venatori everywhere, Aelia waltzing back into town. I'm fighting, Rook. Sometimes it feels as though the city itself stabs me in the back.
I've been told I've got an answer for everything. Only I don't for this. Or a lot of things. And I don't think it was a compliment.
Aren't we a pair? Getting mixed up in my problems. Can't say it's the smart play. Rana's partner, Brahm. Where did it leave him? Where does it leave you?
Skipping rocks with a friend.
She was there. We didn't see her.
This worked?
Maybe. Come on.
What? What do you mean?
Willing to chase a long shot? We need to get to the spillway.
You've got something on Aelia?
She was there. We just didn't see her.
At the spillway?
At the relic deal. When Aelia controlled Damas, she mentioned Bataris and the stolen relic. Why bring that up? Why would she care?
You think she was involved?
Or one of her puppets. She's been careful, but there may be something to pick up at the site. A witness. Anything.
So we're returning to the scene of the crime, where we fought Bataris?
It's just a hunch, but it's the best I've got.
Let's check it out. What's the plan?
Bataris had a red lyrium relic. Those don't play nice with the Veil. The Viper left me. Remnants fade with time, but if we got here soon enough...
Okay, interesting.
Remnants. We've got them.
Fainter than the ones we found before, but I'll see what I can draw out. Let's take a look. You bet. Echoes of greed, pride, our Venatori, Bataris. Here goes nothing. The thread smuggler. But this feels scrambled. Two people's thoughts in one source. She wasn't a traitor. She was a puppet. Aelia moving goods to her followers. Look there. There's more. By the waterfall. We're close to something. I can feel it.
Skipping stones really worked.
I guess some of my plans pan out. This one's afraid. A witness? Someone else showed up too, after we left. If I can pull out more of an echo, a memory.
So Nev Gallus is back. Tell me what you saw.
Nothing, I swear.
Aelia.
No. In my head. Stay out.
A bystander. They must have seen the fight.
Then Aelia showed up.
Tell me, would you see this city rise? Be a thrall in service to its glorious rebirth?
Thrall? No,
Silence! Your will
belongs to the Venatori.
All that talk of saving Tevinter. Is this what it looks like?
The risen god will unlock my true power. He's given me Vina Vitalis. We start here.
What's Vina Vitalis?
A rumor, an old Tevinter ritual to increase blood magic. Fake accounts appear on the black market. The real records were burned by magisters. It scared them. But if Aelia follows Elganon, if he could give her the trick, the Venatori are in power, but Aelia wants total control.
A blood ritual. Then the missing people... It's a lead.
But where? When? Who else does Aelia break before I track her down?
Nev?
This place means something to me. But what am I to it if I can't...
Minrath has failed before, not you. This time we stop Aelia for good. Venatori who threatened Docktown, they've got Nev Gallus to fear.
She won't make it easy.
People's lives are at stake.
Aren't they always? I'm a sucker, Rook. Getting caught up in all this. Bad habit.
It's what we signed up for.
We'll drown in this, Rook.
Or we'll win.
You think what she was researching?
Few people are worthy of an invitation, you know. I should put that on the sign. I should get a sign.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
And my mother would love it here.
That's kind of cool. Hmm.
Ah, hello there. Just admiring how carefully the Fade is woven into this place, as cultivated as a palace garden.
That's old elven stuff for you. Magic everywhere you look, and also where you don't.
I do envy you, Rook.
Really?
A young rebel striking from the shadows against Tevinter's empire? Not to mention traveling with Varric. The adventures you've already had.
I guess I have had some pretty great times.
Oh, I'd love to hear about more of them.
Really?
Work was always my excuse not to travel. But now that I've joined you, I'm finally exploring outside Navarra's crypts. Ah, speaking of the necropolis.
Yes?
I've been meaning to ask how you'd like your body prepared in the event of your death.
Never given it much thought.
You hadn't? Ah, he's finished the reagent. Please excuse us. Excellent work, Manfred.
All right. Oh, we can go talk to everybody. Let's go talk to everybody. Everybody, let's talk to them. Except for Tosh. She didn't really want to talk. It's okay, Tosh. You just stay. Okay.
I heard from Cal Sharrock about the missing dwarves. Stalguard's one of them. I have to go help.
Oh no.
They sent me maps of the area where the missing were last seen. It's a start. You're coming to help, right?
I promised I would.
I'm ready to go whenever you are. Let's not wait too long.
Not quiet, dwarf. I like quiet dwarf.
Oh, hey, Rook.
Hey, girl.
What are you working on?
Oh, it's part of that artifact, you know, from the ritual. I wanted to see how they did what they did, what it meant. Tried asking that thing, it won't tell me.
The knowledge of the great Anaris is...
A thing. At least I figured that out. How to make it go away, I mean. Damn it. We were getting through to Syrian. He almost listened.
He was listening to you, Balara, because you're his sister.
He was my brother. My only brother. And just for a moment, he was my brother again. Then he wasn't. Then he was a person I might need to... I don't think I can, Rook. Do that.
It's not gonna come to that. We'll talk him down somehow.
And if we don't?
One mountain at a time.
Well, either way, we'll be able to find them.
How?
Oh, I didn't tell you. Right. The artifact. Couldn't figure out how it did it. Made those demons, I mean. But I attuned its resonance, and I'll know where they are next time, before they finish. So we can stop them. However we have to.
We'll save your brother, Balara.
I hope you're right. I really do. But if we don't... Anyway, I should get back. To work, I mean. I don't think we have much time.
There's something I need to do back home.
Yeah.
Everything all right?
Yeah, just chasing Aelia. It brings a lot up. If you're around, maybe. I'd take the company.
Sure thing, Nev.
Got your back, girl.
Oh, great. Is it your turn to cook? What's all this gonna be?
Paella. Well, 2 of them. One without seafood for Emmerich. And a gooseberry pie for dessert. Nev's favorite.
You made dessert just for Nev?
There's enough for everyone.
Yes, but you still made it just for her.
You think it's a bad idea?
You're sweet on Nev.
Don't say it like that. You think it's too much?
Don't they say the way to someone's heart is through their stomach? It's perfect.
The best way to the heart is between the 4th and 5th ribs. Don't listen to Biago.
That was definitely not what we were just talking about, Lucanus.
I'm not good at this. Hilario's always been the charming one. I just had to be good with a knife.
You can be both.
Rook, thank you for giving me this contract.
That's really cute, actually, that he likes Nev. Ooh, cute. I wonder if you start being romantic with someone if everybody else starts. Like, other relationships form. That's really cool. What's up, Venom? Pretty good, pretty good. You might be in time for some flirting.
Hey, Rook. Have time for something outside the lighthouse? I was going to head to Arlington with the sun. See a real sky again. I was hoping you'd keep me company.
Always. Ah, you're such a tease, Devron. Just keeps asking me on dates. Not that I'm complaining. I will take them dates. They are good dates.
Fire and ice, light and blood. Another blow to the gods' dweller.
Oh, thank you. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to you also. Eat some pie for me. Right. I actually do think I'm going to head off for the night. Should be back tomorrow though. Monday? What's tomorrow? Sunday? Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Maybe earlier even. So, I will catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.